swing. Sorry. We are jumping into our topic today: scalping auto exit, the robot, all about how it can help you to recover all losses and get yourself a 70% win rate, get a very consistent, profitable result even while you sleep. Now, what you guys are seeing right now, this is the documentation for scalping auto exit. And today, first, we're going to talk about the robot here. And I'm going to go through the topic one by one. It's suitable for beginners and also for those that have never used robot before. And I'll go through this together so that you have a much clearer understanding on how does MT4 MT5 is being used lah. Okay, first thing first, let's talk about what is MT4 and what's MT5. Now, the difference between MT4 and MT5 is only the version difference. Something like iPhone 13 and iPhone 14 versus iPhone 15. There's no much difference in terms of version to versions. Okay, the only thing is like the layout, the design of it. On my left hand side, which is this side, this is MT4 and this is MT5. Both of these accounts have nothing much different, and it looks exactly or almost similar to each other. Here are a few of the shortcuts that allowing you guys to control the chart later easier. So today I'm going to more focus in using in MT4, because in MT4 is the main one that you guys is going to start to use as a practice. Okay, as a beginner, I always recommend that you start with a demo account first. Means that you practice all the button, like clicking the button to, oh, what is this buy, what is this sell, hey, what is this? Alright, you can play along with a lot of this button. Even you make a mistake, there is nothing lost on your side. At least you can play around as a playground. After that, you're getting more and more used to it. You move on to MT5. And basically, MT5 is exactly the same. Right? You see this button? It's just a buy and sell button. Okay, and the 10k funding account that given for you guys is available in MT5 only, but in Axis like, which is another program, I'm going to talk more about this in a moment, which is all about in MT4. So don't worry about all these terms and here and that. First, let's do a focus. Okay, today the focus is robot trading, and to use robots, you first get started with MT4. All right, the goal today is MT4. Okay, in MT4 there are a few of the places that's important. Number one is this section here. This section here is what we call it as a market watch. In this market watch, right, basically lay out all of the market that you can use to trade. Basically, all you need to know is right click and show all. Okay, at this window here, then just right click and show all, because when you first come in, you may have just a very few lists. So it's better that you have right click, show all, so that you can see all of the available market for you guys to trade. Just to name a few, this is Euro USD, this is GBP, which is like forex pair. This is gold market. These are indexes, US indexes, Chinese, Europe, Japan. There is a futures as well. So those that .FS is futures. Okay, these are the .futures. This is oil. You can trade on cryptocurrency as well, and more of the commodities, right? So this is in the AXI brokerage, the market available. Second, it is about the window here. We call it as navigator. Inside a navigator, this is a place that listed up all of the, we call it as technical indicator lah, your account lah, all right? This is indicator, scripts, everything. But today, focus on expert advisor, alpha master cyborg, and these two robots only, right? This is called as the robot expert here and here. If you can't see this, just mean there's a plus button to open it up. Okay, Just open up from there. Now, after that, moving to the next step is to open the thread. How to set up your MD4 to open the thread. Okay, so here it teach a proper method, which is to use a one-click trading. Okay, which is right click on the chart, then there's one-click trading. I personally would love to having this thing so that I can see the big button of buy and sell. Okay, fastest way to call it out is using this up and down button. You can call this up and down for buy and sell side already come out. Okay. After that, we need to set up for the account as well. So right, in order for you to use the robot in MT4 or MT5, you need to allow auto trading. To be safe, we always go to tools, options. Okay, take a photo here, tools, options. And then we'll go to tools, options, expert advisor here, allow auto trading. If this tool is tick and allow DLL. I just do exactly like what I'm showing in the screen over here. Okay, then you just make sure that you click OK. That is done. So by doing that action, right, you are allowing auto trading, means that you allow to use robot inside your MT4. So this robot is over here, so that it allow you to drag and drop into the charts. Next thing is you will need to register your account first. By register, it means that you are inside the script Cyborg Alpha Mastercard Cyborg. Then you go for account register. Now this step is using your email to register. A very simple process. Just drag and drop where to register. Again, see my site? Script Alpha Mastercard Cyborg account register and key in your email. Then click OK. Okay, make sure it's input here. Now, right, if you cannot, just remember to plus it. Script can find in Alpha Marker Cyber. Mine don't have one. Okay, meaning that you guys are not properly install the robots. Okay, so how do I show this? Okay, we register on demo account or live account for this. You can register in any account. It can register in demo and also can be registered in live account. Okay, how to get a robot? You go to your training, right, which is Cyborg Trader Pro. Inside here, you will find this download robot programs. Okay, very simple. Just click and download, and let it load. Then you will have a file downloaded out. Okay, hmm, a bit slow. Once the file downloaded, then you just open it. Okay, so for example, let me just download in my download folders. So if I have a suspicious download block or whatever it is, now this is because your computer antivirus lah. So just take this and download anyway or just keep, then you will have done. Okay, just make sure that you can download it until done. Click the file to open it up. If this is the first time, you should have this thing pop up. Click on more, run anyway. Okay. Then you should have this screen open up for you. Now, for your side, you may see only one item or could be multiples, depends. Okay, it depends how many MT4 you have downloaded before. If it's one item only, it's totally fine. If it's nothing, then you need to install MT4 first, which I assume that you already installed MT4. So we just pass through this step, select all, make sure that you close the MT4 application before you install anything. All right. So you just select all. If your bug installed into all of the broker here, then just next. For me, I already installed, so I don't double install. Okay, so from your side, you just do the same process. Okay. Here. Now, okay. So right now, what we're gonna do is that just do the install account register. You have to register before you can use the robot. Okay. And after you have registered, then it's straightforward to just go to expert advisor there, Alpha Master Cyborg, scalping auto exit. Okay, then just drag and drop into the chart that you want to trade. Then just click OK. And we have done our setup process. So this is the process of getting set up the robot. Okay, just 3 steps. The register part, you just need to do it once. Okay, all this setup process, you just need to do it once. Okay, but the first step is allow auto trading. Okay, and also the DIL button. Remember the options tab, the tools, whatever the steps. Second is account register. Just go there, the script, email there, just key in, and you're done. Third, which is a robot, this robot case is scalping, auto exit. For this robot, we just drag and drop, then done. Just a quick check if it is done correctly or not. First, smile. Okay, you need to be smiling or else it is not working. This is the number one biggest errors that most people will do. All right, so write down in your notebook. When you put the robot in, the face must be smiling. Okay, must be in smiling. Second, time must be in the right correct ticking, right? Like what you can see here. The last update time is update per second. That is normal. If weekend does not run, it's normal. But weekday must run every single second. then it's only considered as a normal. So make sure that two things. Number one is smiling, number two is ticking. So a lot of questions will be asking like, can a robot run when computer sleep? Cannot. Can a robot run by hibernate mode? Cannot. Can a robot run when we close the internet? Cannot. Can a robot run if I unplug the computer and let the computer go into low battery and then go sleep? Cannot. In short, you need to make sure that the computer is opening and running. Screen can off, no problem. Okay, meaning that you can use a paper to cover the monitor screen. But the robot, the time need to continuous running and the face is smiling. That just indicating that the robot is operating, right? It's something like a clock. If you take off the battery, then it don't have the process of the data, then how can it continue to run, correct? So that is the idea of how the robot works as well. You need to give them the power so they can continue to run. Some people even worry about, oh, what is about electricity here and there, but seriously guys, the electricity of your laptop is not even just like compared to your aircon lah, fridge lah, your car, petrol, those are the real costing. Computer is just about $10 to $20 per month on it. So just leave it there. Use your laptop, old laptop, around 500,000 ringgit one, can already run it. Okay? Can a robot run when we minimize MT4? Yes, you can. Okay, so even you like minimize like this, the back side still running. You can still do your job, whatever it is. And when you open it back, always just double check on the time and smile or not. So this is the first thing that a lot of people make a mistake when using the robot. So I want you guys to write down in your notebook properly. This is the checklist of the bot, making sure that it is running correctly. Only by this condition, the bot can run and can be used. All right. Unless if you subscribe to VPS, then we can switch off the laptop, right? Yes, correct. So a VPS concept is like a power bank concept for this MT4. In VPS, you can set up this robot into it, and then it is like having a power bank so they can always be run 24/7. Even your computer is off, the power bank there is still running. All right, the bot is in the VPN, they're still running. But to set up that, the process is more tedious. So my team can set up it for you. But in your own computer, all right, this is how we do the setup as well lah. Basically, the process is about the same. Okay, okay. So to set up in VPS, we are put into the next session. All right. Right now, let's focus on how to use the bot first. Okay. So far, can follow to set up the robot. So far, if you guys can follow, you type a yes in the chat box. If cannot, then type a no. Okay, this part we have been mentioned. Okay, very good. It's all yes in the chat box. Right now, just want to add on one more last step is in case you are a trader yourself, you would like to add in your own indicator. Then what we're going to do is that we're going to use insert indicator, and for moving average is inside a trend, moving average here. For RSI is inside oscillator and in here. Okay, so depend on your favorites, you just choose your own one. From the survey, I saw that quite a number of you guys that attended today's class is like to use RSI. So I use RSI as example for today. So just click on RSI, and whatever the setting here, just remain it as normal. For me, I will adjust the line thickness to bigger one so they can see clearer. Then click OK. Then this is the RSI indicator by itself. You can go to here, adjust a bit up and down so that it can see the size of it better. And basically, that's it. All right. That's it for the setup. And right now, you can start the trades. Okay. So the easiest benchmark is if you see that RSI was crossing up above 30, you buy. You see that it's been crossing down below 70, you sell. Now, of course, based on whatever the seasonal, then you final tune. It's like what we teach during a 4-day class. So over here, because I just want to do a demonstration, and we can see that the market trend is like moving downside like this. So we ahead of time make a sell trade. All right, so that later throughout the entire session, we can see how the robot done the trade for us. So we do a sell trade right now. Okay, so when I enter a sell trade, how to know that if the trade is being done by the robot and is being monitored by the robot is that this is a live market, by the way. So in a live market, when you enter a sell trade, you will be able to see that, okay, so here there's a point, right? At this point, you can see the line here, and then there's a, if it's buy, is white color. If it's a sell, this line will become a like a magenta color, or which is like pink color. That means that the bot is tracking on it already. Okay. So when you see all these things, means that the bot is tracking on it already. Just a double check at a price here. This is what we call this as a terminal. If terminal you accidentally close, you can open it back from here, the button at top. At terminal here is where that you are able to see your trades. And at the trade here, by default, as a fresh new, you can right click to get out a comment, which is here. And at a comment day, it will record some number and say that UC manual or UC auto, something like that. By the keyword UC stand for the bot is the one that taking the action to done the trade. So it's easy to recognize that if it's a manual one or a bot one. So it's allowing you guys to have the clarity on how to classify. For example, let's say that I manually sell. I sell manually, click here. You see that the manual sell trades will not have any comment. Only the bot one will have. Alright, so then you know, okay, so if the bot is still managing or not, it's all based on here and here. The bot can be used in every time frame and period, right? Yes, correct. Now, thanks for the question, by the way. It just reminds me that there are certain people that make a mistake when they set up the robot. For example, when they set up the robot like this, they will tend to open a new chart. For example, right now I'm set up in GBP USD. Then I open up another GBP USD. Just now it's in 1 hour time frame. Now it's in 5-minute time frame. I get the bot to apply in 5-minute time frame as well. And still the smile face, still the all these lines still there. Questions. Right now, do you guys think that the bot will operate in 5-minute time frame or 1 hour time frame? Right? Type in the chat box, let me know. Do you think that the bot right now, because I do this setup, it will apply in 5 minutes or 1 hour, or it don't do anything, or do both? I have a guess. Okay, the answer is it will jump back and forth between 5 and 1, 5 and 1, 5 and 1, until one of it break down, meaning that it will go crazy. So in short, it should not be done in this way. Because a lot of time, when 1 hour want to close a trade, 5 hour want to open a trade, what will happen? One close, one open, one close, one open. Oh, then it will become a situation, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Right? It is become confusing. So don't understand. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, don't set up in this way lah. One market only have one robot. Okay, so this is the final answer. One market have one robot only. Or else the robot goes crazy. It don't know what to do, right? And also focus on the time frame that you want to trade on it. If you want to trade in, we call it as average, standard, easy market to go with, right? No need to think one is H1. Okay, M5 is those that want to be aggressive lah. Die go lah. Okay, then that is 5 minutes. Now, somewhat in between is 5:15 lah. I mean, whichever the one that you want to adjust later lah. Okay, but basically, just these two time frame is enough. Don't confuse yourself with even more. Okay, you want to be 1 hour, everything fixed to be 1 hour. You want to be 5 minutes, everything fixed to be 5 minutes. Now, right now, what you guys are seeing is that just now the robot has opened a trade on 5 minute time frame, but in 1 hour, it still haven't want to do anything one, you know. It's 5 minutes overly aggressive already. But it's also good that let me show you. This is the trade by open bot, and it's proven. I mean, it's written here lah. So this is a trade done by the bot. It's automatically handled. If I open two chart GBP USD, apply two robot cannot. Okay, only one. You can open multiple chart, but only one robot at one market at a time. I cannot have this kind of duplicated cases. Can we switch time frame on the chart with a robot with to view a smaller time frame? Good questions. Now, if you're applying, let's say lah, just now, I am applying in 1 hour, but I would like to see I would like to analyze the market in 5 minutes. I would suggest open a new chart to analyze it. So for example, this is the first chart on your GBP USD H1 is whereby the robot is applied and the trade was being done here. Then you want to go to analyze in same GBP USD in 5 minute time frame. There is no robot here, but you can use it to view. All right, so this is like chart 1. So this is like chart 2. So they can view multiple, right? So this thing can continue. But you want to open one more. Let's say that you want to trade on gold market in this one is 5 minutes. You apply robot here. Then you want to trade here. This one can. But this one you have to open on the third chart. Okay? Then this thing can continue. So far, is it clear? Okay, open another MT4 on another broker on laptop. It will interrupt the robot, right? Correct. Better is just to split multiple laptop lah, but no one is so rich as you, Colenius. So what I will say is just open more chart that you can do already. Can I insert another type of robot in chart 2? Yes, you can. This is robot A. This is robot B. Yes, this is allowed. Now, there is a trick. Technically, I will not recommend by this action. Okay, meaning that if you apply scalping here and you apply swing here, yes, it can be done, right? Scalping do in 1 hour, swing do in 5 minutes. This kind of weird combination, yes, it can be done. But then it will also get confusion. Swing okay, the good thing about swing is it only close. This do open and close at the same time. So like this still okay. But this one, if it still do open and close, then you have a confusion, conflict. In short, the more other robot on other chart is just mainly on close only can or open only also can. Okay. Now let's move forward to the next question. How does a robot works? Okay, how does a robot work? Like what you guys can see right now is earlier the time I have made a sell trade here, and then Ichi wise I click again one more sell. Then when the price goes up a lot, okay, it will wait, okay. Even though it has reached to a resistance, it don't do anything yet. And when it goes all the way up, okay, somewhere here, it entered another sell trade for you. This action is what we call this as dollar cost average. And by doing these actions, it is actually trying to capture a potential reversal of the market. It is seeing that the market trend has been go to a peak, and at this peak, it will be coming downwards. So it is like automatically capture the peak, recover the loss for me. Now, over here, the common practice for us to show you guys how does a robot work is in backtesting. And this backtesting is like a trading simulations. It's good to have, it's good to do because it lets you to have a visual, clear understanding on how does the bot actually work. Okay. Now, so let me set up a simulation, which is called this as backtester or strategy tester, so that you can see that how the bot work on yourself as well. You can test your capability. How many trades can I open for the bot to work? Like this is also a question like by Irvin. How many trades can I open for the bot to work? So you want to know how much, right? You can also test it on yourself. Why I say test it on yourself is because you have that clarity, because in the end the money is still yours, right? We have to handle our money with care, and we have to do our own risk management. So this is a very good question for risk management. How many can it handle? Let's do a test. So in this setup here, right, we will run first, later we will come back on exactly how to click here and there. Now, over here, we can see that left hand side actually there is a panels. Okay, and in this panel, it is recording down a few important info about the trades. For example, let's say that I would like to know how many trades that can the robot handle, question by Irvin. Then I can choose to, let's say I buy. Then you can see here the number. If the bot can handle that trade, it is showing a 1. Okay, meaning that it can handle 1 buy trade right now. I click one more time, become 2 buy trade, 3 buy trade, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sell trade also can. Right click sell, sell, sell. What you guys are seeing right now is that regardless how many buy and sell trade I have just clicked just now, right? It can all handles. If the bot is handling or not, it is showing over here. Okay, so meaning that right now the bot is handling 10 buying trade and 5 selling trade for me. Buy trade right now, I'm making a profit about 200, about this amount of point and this amount of loss in the sell side. Of course, you are not meant to read all these things, right? Just to double check. This is like your dashboard, you know, the car meter. When you're driving in a highway, you need to focus, right? You need to focus to drive on the road conditions. Did you look into your meter, how fast you are driving, how many things there is control, how many petrol, everything? Yeah, you maybe just few things scan through. That's it. Same thing goes to trading. All you have to focus is remain on the chart, on all this kind of trading thingy. This kind of thing is what we call it as like a trading meter, telling you how fast it's driving right now, is car in control, is it overheat or not, everything. So by this case, you can just literally, I would say leave it lah. Okay? Yeah. So right now, let's say that I click the button of close all. Okay, close all the trade being closed, then it being well recorded here. I mean, in the live market also the same situation. Okay? Now, over here, right now, just want to go through the slides one by one in case I forgot anything. Okay. So let me go through this part first, right? Basically about setup. Okay. So right now we know the importance of this testing. Okay, which is we go about how does bot work. And the only way to know is to visualize it. And to visualize it, we use a back testing. People will be asking question like, oh, do I have to do back testing every single time? To be exact, no need. Okay, you just need to do it once. And back testing is also for trader to practice. How good are you in reading the chart? Are you ready for a 10K challenge? Are you ready to go from 10K to 20K to 100K? This is all the, we call it the arena to fight with and to test. Are you capable enough to start to do the chart or not? Okay, so for me, it's also the same thing. For me, just do a visualize for you guys to see. And good thing is, once you see all these things, you no need to do it on yourself already because you already know how does it work. But it's my responsibility to teach you how to set up this thing as well. Now, first thing first, in order to set up this testing environment, you need to make sure that you have historical data. Why? Because you have to go back to test. Let's say that you want to test your strategy, you want to test the robot performance in the last 2 or 2 trades until right now. The longer you test, the more consistent it is. So data is the answer. I mean, data is a goal. So you have to get the historical data. So you go to tools, historical center there, you'll find out this thing. After that, search for the market that you want to trade. So let's say that because gold market, right, is in the metal. I mean, metal, then you can find for gold. Double click on this until this thing pop up. And then search for the market that you are interested to trade. And also the time frame by itself. So let's say that I'm interested to trade in 15-minute time frame. All you have to do is just double click on the historical center here. When you click a double click, then this thing will pop up. So what is this? This is a historical price movement, and this is like a candlestick of the past history. You can literally just export this out and do your own analysis if you are this kind of like scientific geeks kind of person, but never mind. If you're not, just make sure you double click, become green color, settle. Okay, this 1 minute also click, 5 minutes also click. Just click everything lah, alright? In case. Just click everything in case. After done, close it. It's very important that you refresh the chart before you even start the test. So you open a Go chart first. I want the test of Go 15 minute, right? So I go to 15-minute time frame. After I double click, the become green color already, right? Then I right click in the chart and I click refresh. Right click in the chart, I click refresh. By doing these actions, I am getting the MT4 ready. Refresh means download all this into here already. Okay, then I can start the test. So I'm going to test it from here, February until March. This is a speed. I choose to be Go 15 minutes. Now, in order for you to tweak a few settings, you can go to Expert Properties. So in Expert Properties, right, a very cool thing is that you can do a testing with whatever the amount that you have. Let's say that you are depositing at $1,000. Then here you just gain 1,000 so that you know, oh, this is the way to trade, this is a risk, everything. Because you guys are getting a $10,000 later, so I'm putting a $10,000 here as a benchmark so that you know when you practice throughout using this scalping automatic robot to do a trade, then you will be knowing that, oh, your win rate, your profitability, all right, your drawdown when you're using this $10,000, how well it turns out in your account. Go to input day. These are a list of inputs, which by default, just leave it first. Then you can click start. And when you click start, it will come up with this page. This means it is start running. Depending on your computer specs, it can be run faster or slower than mine. Okay, doesn't matter. You can speed it up and down using this button. Okay, so right now you can like sort of like simulating a real life trading. Something like your trading simulation during the 4-day. You can practice how to buy and how to sell just like, let's say, clicking the button. For example, sell. Then you see the market fly through. Okay, it will capture at the peak. Will they pull back? Will they pull back? Maybe. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay. If you found it, too slow lah. I want to speed it up. Can or not? Can. Here. Remember, the last one is always speed up very, very fast. I don't know why they design this way. But what I always do is using my keyboard, okay, to click here. Okay, you can see left and right. Then you can adjust a bit. Okay. And all I'm doing is speed up a bit, speed up, speed down, speed up, speed down. Okay. So it's like controlling the speed of the market. At least you get fast pace, know that selling here is a right decision because later the market all the way drop to here. I am in profit. I am in the right direction. Oh, I see the market drop a lot. So I decided to make a buy. And then it goes all the way up, capture, exit at the top, and done. So basically, this is how the robot operates in a smooth path. Now, since we are all in a room, right, I would like to take this opportunity to ask a question. How many of you would like me to do a complete 1 whole month of demonstration of using this board to trade properly and how well the result turns out to be like? Right, how many of you guys would like to see? I can type a me into the chat box. It could take up some time, but I believe it's going to be a very valuable session for you guys. Okay, and it's going to be me trade. Well, if you guys have any questions like how to read and why I buy, why I sell, can ask in the chat box. I may intentionally speed up the candlestick a bit faster so you guys can get more knowledge from here. My purpose is I just want to skip through all this whole bunch of the study at a very, very fast pace. And also showing you guys how exactly that I done the trades in a day-to-day life. Okay, on live market, like we copy trade you, no lah. Wow, this naughty. How can I be less focused in when I'm doing Zoom while I'm doing trade? So myself during training, I need to be more focused lah, right? I'm the type of person that be more focused. Okay, so over here, I will still do the trades demo for you guys in a simulating of the whole month of periods, how I use the bot to trade. How is the live being on a day-to-day practice when you use the bot? All right, all good, and let's get started. So first of all, I will of course set up the indicator that is easy to use, which is RSI. Okay, so I will just apply one single indicator will do. The rest of the thing I make it clean. But to be honest, personally, I don't use any indicator because I already got that kind of sort of the feel. Right, when you guys trade a long time, right, you guys will actually get the kind of feel that like this maybe want to up already. It's like a trader instinct. Like this, it will work. So I mean, this is something that you have to train over the time lah. But to be safe, like to be more accurate, indicator is always there to hold you not to overthink sometime. Okay, so I will use indicator while I'm losing focus to like explaining here and there. It is like guiding me to know, oh, this is the answer. Alright. In short, I'm using RSI to guiding me on how to trade properly. My chart is not big enough on my. Wait, let me put over here. My chart is not big enough on my laptop. The meter on the left hand side, this is what we call it the dashboard. Okay, by the way, I make a buy right now. Wait, come down, come down, come down, come down, jump down. Yes. And then, so this time of market is not yet ready to buy because waiting for this kind of pullback. Yes, 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 here. Okay, so I am waiting for this not to be this big up then come down lah. All right, but actually waiting for this kind of upward movement to confirm my direction is correct or not. So it's up, then down in this kind of patterns. I don't know how to explain, but this kind of candlestick patterns, it is actually indicating a strong upside movement. So when I see this kind of strong upside movement, I'll just technically leave it and let it break through the previous high, then settle already. Okay, and after that, I'll let the bot do the job. So far right now, I don't see there's a need that I need to set a break evens, but I will continue to monitor it. Because right now it's a late night already, market is technically okay to have a pullback down. So just leave it there. Alright. Okay, I understand Jen questions. So your chart is not big enough to see multiple things at once because you cannot, it's everything quite packed, right? I will suggest that you can connect your laptop to a monitor, which is could be what we call this as a TV, right? You can connect it to a TV. It should solve the problem as well. Or bigger resolution screen. Yeah, correct. You can buy up a very cheap second-hand 24-inch monitor at a price of around 200 to 300 range. You can get a pretty good new monitor. A second hand should be pricing at anyway 100 and 200. So that is kind of the range of the price you can get lah. Okay. You can buy the brand of AOC. Connect to TV is also a potential solution lah. Okay, so just now, as you guys, what you can see that the bot will just automatically close the trade at the peak for me. And just now halfway here, I intended to sell, but was talking just now, so cannot. So why I would like to sell just now is because here, okay, crossing down already is a chance that I can make a sell, which is true lah. It need to come down, but it spike up, then spike back down again. So it managed to close the trade peacefully for me. So right now the market has been spike up, and I can sell right now. Okay, I'm playing a pullback of the market from the spikes up, not enough energy. Okay, like going up, not enough energy, come down, then slow down. To be exact, right now it's even better, right? As I come down all the way to the top, it may come down anytime soon. Now, in a workshop, remember I always say that the best time to trade in USD related market, including like Forex, gold, all this market, right, is 8 to 12 midnight. And during this period is the best timing. After that, I will recommend not to trade because the volume getting very, very slow. And it may incur overnight charges as well. So if can, avoid. So right now it's like early morning, so market is very, very slow. It's almost like no opportunity one. So it's okay to ignore this period of time to do the trades. Okay, like what you guys see, market is slowly coming down. Now in this event, because it's early morning, right, I will not do any break evens. Okay, unless I know that there's a news coming up. But if this is like about 3 to 4 p.m., let's say right now, it's about 3 to 4 p.m. already, I will set a break even, which is using this button, okay, to set a break even. So I will set a break even right now. Now what you guys are seeing, this is a break even. Why I said like this is because during this period, write it down, either during the London Open or London or New York Open, right? This one, okay to sell again. Because for the market open, right, the market was getting uncertain. When the market getting uncertain, right, it will actually having this kind of spike, which is what I don't like lah. Okay. When having that kind of spikes, that will actually affect the price structures on how does this thing actually work. But overall, I can sense that the market is very, very weak. So I will continue to catch lower. Okay, catch the price getting lower and lower. The price spikes up a lot and then immediately back it down is a sign of weakness. Okay, it's a sign of weakness to drop all the way down. So in this event, right, when it is coming down, almost end of the market, then I'll just leave it there. Or to be safe, I can put a break even as well. Okay, right now the break even become here. See, this is the orange line. This is my break even line. So right now I'm safe. I just go ahead and go for a sleep. There's nothing I need to be worried about. If overnight period I've been caught up, also fine. Alright. Because it's early morning, so I skip it through. The market pretty stubborn here. Never mind. It's still a good opportunity to sell again one more time. Remember, one rule is in the market, if the market has multiple trials fail to goes up, it is a sign of weakness. It's a sign of coming down. So always take the new high as a benchmark lah, whether that it will continue to go new high or not. So here is another good chance to sell. So yeah, capture it for me, then I just leave it be. Capture 1, 2, 3. See, the bot catch all the sell trade downside for me. And my direction was correct, just that the market is being a bit manipulated, right? So that's why it stuck a bit. Hey, this kind of spike again one more time, I will just whack it to come down. All right, because I know this is a sign of weakness. If it spike again one more time, I will let the bot do the job. Okay, meaning that right now I can be pretty off, then the direction should be correct already. Okay, is it US time 8 p.m. to 12 midnight? Yes. No, 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 no. Malaysia time 8 p.m. to 12 midnight. I give you guys a website. This website is called as Forex Factories. In this website, you can watch a lot of info regarding to the news, right? What the news that's going to come up, how to read the news, and all this forum thing. But the best tools that I want you guys to use is this time zone. Too many things already to learn, but just need to know that this one started at this timing at Malaysia time. Okay, so this is 9:29 right now in Malaysia time. So basically at 8 p.m. New York open, market have big movement. At 4 p.m. Malaysia time, market open has a big movement as well. These two is the best timing to trade. It is the easiest to settle. And after this timing, I will say that if you can't make even profit during this period of time, then just try to trade lesser. All right. These two is already the best, easiest timing to trade, 4 and 8 p.m. And this thing was shift on nowadays, a daylight saving kind of thing. Okay, so I sell here, it was a mistake, then goes all the way up to the top, then end. Still, I think that market is quite weak. Okay, goes up like this. I mean, this is called as abnormal. If really want upright, it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. At least you can feel that the upward momentum is there, then down. See? All the way spikes down. Wow, highly manipulated. So, okay, I sold at the very worst price, but I'm still in profit because the price. Okay, so one thing, I just pause it for a moment. One thing that I forgot to teach you guys just now is, remember just now, halfway through, I did the actions, a very tiny actions that only professional traders can notice, which is I go ahead and trigger up the volume of the market. What you guys are seeing at the bottom over here, right? This is actually the volume of the market. By volume means this is a period of the time the market have the biggest up and down. Right? I mean, you can see this. It's always the biggest up and down. Volume indicate the how up and how much the up and down the price can move. How to get it? Just right click and you can see from the volume there. And this is actually a very good tips. Like for example, I open a trade here. Okay, if I can open a trade before that period, meaning that let's say I do here, even I sell during this period, later up or down, upside I can do a lot of dollar cost, right? And down immediately, I can immediately exit. But if I buy, if it goes down and whack all the way up, regardless up or downside direction, right? Both sides, I am in profit. Meaning that during this high volume period, you just open a trade slightly 5 to 10 minutes before this high volume period, right? Regardless up or down, you are high chance in profit because of these robot features. I mean, you guys get what I'm saying or not? Alright, if you guys can get what I'm saying, you can type a yes in the chat box. Cannot type a no. What I'm trying to say is that you make a buy. Let's say this is the high period of 8 p.m. This is 7:50 p.m. So regardless that you make a buy or sell, of course I need to have a proper study. Alright, but then you make a proper study, then you make a buy. These have highest chance of win because later, assume the market goes up, buy make a profit lor. But if come down, because have a highest movement, it may have like this. Correct or not? It may have like this. So meaning that you buy here, it swing down, the bot will auto buy for you, buy, auto buy. Then at the top, swing up again. Here you're already in profit. Joe, can you get it? So it's like a yo-yo. Okay? During this period of time, it's like a yo-yo. Or it's like a spring. Ding 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 ding. As long as the price can goes back to here, right? It can be swing ding 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 ding. Then you're in profit. Remember, the reason that why you are losing is not because that the skill that you are having is not good. It's just that the market is not in your favor. You need a period of time that market is like a yo-yo, big swing up and down, swing up and down and down. All right. So it is like even a swing to another side, we just need the market to be up and down big enough so that we can capture the whatever the profit in between. In the workshop, we talk about this. As a trader, we are profit from volatility, right? You are profiting from markets, big swing up, down, up, down, up, down. Only when this kind of environment, you have a high chance to be in a profit. And during this environment is around what time? So currently is 4 p.m. London open, and then 8 p.m. New open. Okay, just check the time from time to time. Make the profit during this big swing time. Other of the time, just ignore it. It's not always the best time. This is the best two timing, which is here lah. All right. Let it continue. I make a buy because it has been pulled up from here. Let me read some questions. Okay, capture the profit. I think never mind lah, just leave it. End of the day already. What will happen when if you click break even when my trade is in loss? So if your trade is in loss, you click break even, nothing will happen. If the laptop is off, can use the phone to trade if I have the VPS, right? Yes. The robot you will need to manual trade and the robot will do the rest, correct? Yes. How you swap from manual trade to robot auto trades? I heard that you said let the robot do the job. Then sometimes I heard that you say I will sell here, then will sell again. So basically, you no need to swap. All right. I mean, you just need to first trigger the bot. So for example, let me just close this thread. I trigger the bot. For example, I sell now. And see, okay. It's not a good sell. Okay, if you guys can notice, market is like moving down, but also at the same time, it's stagnant here. So I sell too fast. I liquidate first the 25% of the risk, and I'll sell it back later. Okay, I already to come to a peak. Okay, come to a peak, then only I sell. For me, what I'm doing right now is as a trader, properly managing my trades, properly managing my risk. The reason that I want to do this is only one thing: maximize the return, minimize the risk. That's all. Itulah dia. Guys, this is what I said. This is the type of the market that you guys want. Very, very hard, very, very hard. Spikes all the way down, capture all of the profit. You need this kind of super swing kind of market. If you enter trade during this period, upside you make a profit, downside you also make a profit. Regardless up or down, both sides your profitability is by default 70% already. If you enter the trade during this kind of slow period, then you know it's just 50-50. Right? So this is a tip to give to you guys. And during this period, after this kind of big sharp move, I won't do anything. I just leave it. The swing up and down, the robot will have a high chance of closing profit trade. Yes, correct. So that is also the tips for you guys. Do you add any portion along the way, or do you just let the robot do the job? Most of the time, I will let the robot do the job unless I'm very confident that in profit already, I will only add. Right, so these are tips. Only in profit, like just now. Forgot where is it, but I remember halfway in profit, I add in more trades, but I also set a break-even line. Okay, in profit, you add more. Meaning that we can manually execute the trade while they're using a robot to help us close our portion. Then we can manually buy and sell. The robot will be smart enough to close all the trade. Yes, correct. I'm missing something. During my backtest, I think my trade is closing at one point, not in layer. How to... So it's always closed in layers. For example, let me think. I will choose to buy, but it's not a good buy. I will need to wait it back down further one time, right? Meaning I come down even further. Then that is a good sign of it, which is coming now, 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 almost there, almost there. The market was trying to trick me. Okay, lah, never mind. I buy now lah. Okay, it's always closed in together one. Okay, like what you see. Okay, buy. Then it back down, it buy again, then back up again. I'm in break evens. So this kind of market is what we want. A big volume, a big movement of the market. Okay. So by default, it will closing only at one point, not in the year. Okay, so Jen, can you actually rephrase your question? Like by default, it's one by one.
Sorry, can I just explain? Like your X is only 1 point over there. So does it mean it close everything, not 50% and then 10%, 10%?
It closed 50% and 50%.
Like if you scroll to the left, when you sell, yes, that's a lot of, like you close at 1 point, another point, another point, another point. But so there are multiple closing points, but on the right, there's only one X, one blue X.
So if you go in detail,
Mm-hmm.
you
Oh,
see
I see. Okay.
Goes up, cross, and then break even.
Okay.
But
Okay.
this one, cross, cross, and cross. There's no break even. The break even is here.
I see. Okay.
Right? Thanks. Should it be a good news for trading? How to know the peak? The time law, right? The time that I mentioned to you guys. So it should be good for news trading. Good for news trading or not, I will say let you guys verify lah. Alright. It's good for me at the news trading period, but may not suitable for everyone because news trading still a bit on emotional control. Alright. And also we call this as do not be greedy. You can be profit one time, but the problem is after you're profited, you should really run away. Should not be there forever. And in news wise, when there is a big downside, let's say that you make a buy. Okay, news can be a situation that's so extreme whereby it just come down. There is no such a back up and down. So in this kind of situation, you literally have to stop loss. After a few minutes, you see that there's no chance of going up already, straight away stop loss. Okay, so this one have been making a big profit here to here. And let's just move forward the evening sessions. So right now the market getting the momentum. You see going upside already. I will think that I will bet for the upside right now. So I bet for the buy. Wait, buy, pull back. Like this, I mean, this is a very good example. If it is a news, okay, if this is a news, when I make a buy, it's suddenly all the way back down. You have two choices. Number one, cut. All right, this is for the least emotional stress one. Just cut. You have the, we call this as gut. There is a right direction. For me, why I have a gut is because I know it will move back to this, we call it as the previous support here. Or the when you learn from the workshop, this is called as the previous port. Right, the previous port is somewhere here. So I know that it will go back up. This is just a manipulation, sudden back down. So I will wait. I'll wait for the bot to go see back. What is POC? Pop? Go to the 4-day workshop, then you learn. Alright, so you see the close, settle. This is the type of the market that this bot best in. You can literally make a lot of profit just by using this kind of market, by the way. Do we need to set up stop loss or already auto set up? So you need to set up yourself. By default, myself, I can bring upfront to tell you guys, my account is the stop loss. Okay, later I will tell you guys this secret. Okay, this secret is called as, it's actually just a money management. Okay, my account is the stop loss. So later I tell you the tips. First profit 288, second layer 588. Is it standard setting? Isaiah, where did you see this? Where do you see this? Okay, it's at the previous block already. At the previous block, then it's coming down. Here, RSI coming down first time. Second time, this is what we call it as a divergence, right? First time come down may have 70% chance. Second time come down have a 75% chance. Third time come down have a 80% coming down. But the fourth time coming down, straight away 50%. All the way down. Okay, what I mean is that if you see that in the RSI, you can see that first time it have been crossing down from 70, that means that there is a 70% of chance that it will be coming down. Second time, there's a 75% of chance it will be coming down. Third time come down, then there's an 80% chance it will be coming down. Fourth time, 50% already. Why so? It's very hard to reach to here. The only possibility that why you reach back to 50% is because the market is already in very, very uptrend. Okay, will the uptrend continue? 50-50 already. So just take note on this part. Okay, from the pop it pull back and it indeed come down. I don't know why it's not close, right? So for sake of safety, you can put a break even first. So this is also a question that people ask. Hey, why the bot don't close my trade one? It's already in profit, It's just not at the right timing yet. Because the bot is waiting for abnormal moment. The moment of sudden wake up and down. If it's not there, it's actually not the right time. So you just wait. Alright. So in this situation, if you hit break even, just leave it. Okay, just leave it. So this is first time, second time, and no more already. Then this is the first time again, one more time. Right? This is the first time. You can wait for second time. I will definitely wait for second time because the timing itself is not right also. Okay, you see, it is there. Just wait for a while. Just wait for the market to stabilize a while. Okay, so nice that here given you guys an example. You see, first time up, okay, pause a while. So what you guys are seeing here is first time cross down is here. Second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. What happened to the market? RSI, first time, second time, third time, fourth time. 1, 2, 3, 4. It had getting lesser and lesser opportunity to come down. Here become 50-50 chance of it up and down. Because the market has generally formed to be uptrend. Not so sure that it will continue up or not already. Right, so these are tips on reading the RSI. But would it come down? Still will have a chance. So right now I'll bet on it to come down. Why? I mean, this is the time to have a volume. Volume is coming in. And when the volume is coming in, that is where I'm in profit. When I add more trade, I think I will add more trade. Okay, I will whack on the market directions to have a pullback. Okay, okay, so this is another good question by Yes Saya, right? So I mean, guys, question can just keep on coming in. So the more question that you guys ask, the more that you guys can learn something else. Okay, so from here, Yasaya saying that the minimum profit here is 288 for her, and then myself is how much? Myself is about 176, right? 176. Let me close it. 25%. Now, this one by default is automated based on the market itself. You can use this back testing to get this mean close profit. It is automatically let you to be know that what is the most optimized setting for this market. Of course, most optimized setting market keep changing. This also keep optimized. So it's always different. Same thing goes to the grid step rate, which is the distance to the next dollar cost average, which this distance is always automated change, adjusting based on the current market volatility. Hint is always flexible and dynamic as well. All right, so it's very normal that it always changing. Just need to be reasonable lah, right? Or this distance okay or not? Look at your chart. Okay, then you take it. All right. So what I'm done just now is that I sell. I feel that it's not going to go any way down anymore, right? Because the price you see, the candlestick is getting smaller and smaller, just stagnant there, but it's smaller going upside. So it means that the market is getting, macam want to go up already lah, don't want to go down lah, right? Feel like want to go up already. Not me feel, it's the market sense that it's not something good. When I see this kind of pattern, all right, upside getting small candlestick moving upside after a long run coming down. Hence, you can start to exit a bit first and put the break evens, which I forgot lah. But anyway, the bot have saved my trades over here, right? So let's just pass through the time, which I think I want to make a buy. Let me think. No lah, yes lah. Okay, we will just pass through the period. Okay, let's say I just want to sell here. Okay, I sell, I can get a profit. So this is the time that I add in. So I can also show you guys that this is the time that I'll add in, sell again one more time. Alright, because you can see that overall this is at the peak of the market, peak of the uptrend. If I draw the line and line drop together, Not very perfect. Right, guys can see this. This is actually the peak of the market. I just want to sell it now. So this is what I do. I add on the trades when I'm in halfway in profit. If right now I would like to trade, then I will make a choice of doing want to buy now. Why? I mean, basically have two crossing up already. Then I just leave it to be. Mm, then it help me to close at the peak halfway through, then just end it. All right. If you add more trades, the dollar cost average change smaller and it will close faster, or just like adding more layers? The answer is yes. If you're adding more trade by manual, let's say for example, now it's coming down, so let's say that I will do a buy. All right. So when I do more trades, for example, let's say that if it come down, I manually add in one more buy, then it straight away start to do DCA already. Right? If you want to manually speed up to trigger it, but if you don't want, which I recommend, don't do it, also fine. Okay, so right now, like what do you see? The bot does not trigger anything, but it's me manually dollar cost average at the price here. It closed the trade earlier for me. Okay, so it doesn't close all of the trades. Without the bot auto enter, it already closed all. But the good thing is you may add in a bit more profit on your side. Okay. Okay, so I think that it's enough demo for you guys. So let's just skip through all the way to end. Okay. So how many of you guys still with me? Okay. How many of you guys found that this is very helpful, or I can type me in the chat box? How many of you guys found that this session is helpful, that you can actually see step by step the flow, the process of everything? What is DCA? The DCA is the action of entering multiple trades, right? Which is buy more, sell, then sell more. Thank you so much, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So basically, what I'm trying to show you guys is that is also what you guys will be experienced during the live market trading as well. To use the bot is all about using it to trade the right timing only. And the skill wise, if you are more experienced, then definitely you're going to have lesser errors, okay, lesser, or we call this as more profitable trades. Like what I'm doing, when I enter, high chance I'm in net profit. But if you are still new, you may encounter some drawdowns. That is just some of the things that you need to improve a bit on your entry, but still does not affect anything on your profitability. All you need to do is just to start with a smaller lot size and start to roll your profit from there. Gain more and more confidence, use ADA to fine-tune to get more accurate entry, only enter the trade that with a 65 win rate and above, and from there you can start to get much better win rates, right? So by today you should roughly know that how the bot operates, how you should trade with the bot. Tomorrow you can start to do the trades using this coming auto exit. Go ahead in the demo and test yourself with a new experience, with a new study, with a new way of reading the charts, and at the right timing on the trade, would you get a better result or not? Okay, so here is a result of what I'm doing just now. In this strategy tester, I just adjust the height here. Here is the result doing. Okay, so I mean, it's pretty cool, which is expected. In about a month, $800 over profits. So guys, this is a 10K account, and as I said, when you use this bot, right, it's very high chance that you are able to pass the exam. 8%, which is you already passed the exam. The drawdown is 1.62%. The win rate, if you trade it properly, anyway 70% above is, I would already impress a lot. All right, you can reach 80%. You are consider yourself as top tier 1% of the world trader already. So do not need to earn that much. You just need to make sure that at least you are profitable. The rest of the thing can modify later. Keep your target clear. Being profitable first. Even just $100 profit per month, 1% per month is better than nothing, correct? As what we will say, 1% improvement a day, a year, there's a 365% growth in your entire trading journey. So start with 1%. So this bot is good for mean reversion, not for trend trading. Yes, all right, correct, Ethan. So this bot is designed, number one, you can consider it as a mean reversions, and number two, for high volatility trading. Okay, the market related to GBP, JPY, anything to do with JPY, anything related to GBP, anything related to gold. Choose the one that you heard sounds like good. If you don't know which one to choose, start with gold, right? At that period of timing, or you can start with something that more safe, like Euro USD, GBP USD. At least it's a practice, all right? Practice with this trade. As down with US 30, which is Dow Jones, right? US 30 is also one of the good choice as well. Abnormal candle filter through threshold 393. It keep changing, or also a standard parameter. It keep changing as well. Definition is abnormal market is by the candlestick, right? Market keep changing, the board keep adjusting for you. So that one can also just leave it. All right. So here is the results, and you guys can done the same practice as what I'm doing here. See that if you can achieve similar result like me or not. If you can, definitely you are very close to achieve the thinking funding account as well. All right, so let me see what I might miss out. Okay, so over here just now, we have been open a trade sell, correct? Then at the peak here, 5 minutes, it have just entered another sell. So meaning that if just now you will be on the screen, then pretty much this trade has been well closed lah, right? Let me see. So right now it's about 10, and let's say we go back 2 hours early, let's say today, right? We do a agak rough estimation. 2 hours before is around 1/4. Okay. At this timing, is 8 p.m. Right? At this timing is 8 p.m. Meaning it's a timing of market open for New York City, right? Which is US market open. So you see at this timing, let's say that at this price, you make a buy. Okay, you make a buy, price goes up, of course you're already in profit. Whether that you're close or not, we doesn't know lah, right? But the board should auto trigger here. Okay, but let's say that if you make a sell, at first it goes up, you will make a bit of loss. But here, it will sell again. By this one is called as dollar cost average. And when it sell again, now this is your average sell price. To sell trade, the one that in between is average. Then the price come down below the sell price. Your sell, net, both sides in profit as well. So what I'm saying is always remain true. You just need to open a trade slightly before the timing. Later, the market have a big up and down whack. There is a profit. I mean, you guys get it what I'm saying, right? If you guys can get what I'm saying, can you guys type a 1 into the chat box? Just want to check you guys understanding. Okay. If you guys cannot understand, type a 2. I'm trying to give you guys as simple tips as possible. Okay, meaning that if you guys are opening the trades during this period we call as a London Open, right? The time that they open 4 p.m. Malaysia and Singapore time, and New York time open 8 p.m. Like take today example, 8 p.m. today. Okay, this is MT4 timing 8 p.m. which is 1400. When you make a buy, it goes up, profit. When you make a sell, okay, buy up, profit. Very simple lah. But when you make a sell, it goes up. Okay. Sell, you goes up. Testing, testing. Am I still here? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is where that you sell. So when you sell over here, okay, when you sell over here, it suddenly spikes up. The bot will do dollar cost average for you, right, which is DCA at this price. Then it all the way back down. You are in profit as well. Can get it? Ethan? Yes, no? Ethan? Very good. Alright, so far, is there any questions? Okay, so just to let you guys know, in this Excel, this documentation, there is definitely more step by step, button by buttons, every single line information that I did not cover, which I believe that very important for you guys to cover it. So you can read through all this document. It's very helpful for you to know that how to use the bot properly. In terms of risk management, definitely we are suggesting you to set up your own lot size. The lot size to be used is 0.05 for 10,000 for 10K account is 0.05. For 2K account is 0.01. For 1K and below is still 0.01. Okay, just is considered as high risk. Okay. And usually 0.01, there's no such a partial close, so it's loss of a lot of features here. So that's why if you want to get started, start with a 10K. Okay. What is the best period setting to do simulation practice? 1 month period or best to do more than 1 month? I will say standard practice as a business, we do month to month practice. Okay, month to month. For 100K, what is a recommended lot size? So you scale, right? 10K 0.05, for 100K 0.5. For 100K is much more flexible because 100K is you can lower it down by opening more trades, right? 100K you can do high risk on 0.05 trade, right? 0.05, do it 5-minute time frame, open as much as you like. You won't get any drawdown effect. Okay, so over here, what you are seeing is that basically this is a trade that the bot just opened, which is pretty good. As soon as it opened, the market come down. We are almost break even, but because of the trade that I opened here, which is not supposed to, then it is kind of like sort over there, right? Which is not opening very well. But if it's only these two trades, I think it's already closed properly already. Okay, so right now it's still kind of like protecting at this level. See that if I can be pushing all the way down below this, we call it as average price or not. All right. So I think that's all for using this scalping auto exit robots. And just a quick to cover how to use it in MT5 is exactly the same. All right. But in MT5, we have upgraded the versions. So all you need to do is just go to the Cyborg one, just drag and drop. Okay. You can skip through the account register steps. but still need to set up this allow auto trading, allow DL kind of thing. Then just drag and drop. Okay. I want to use it in 5-minute time frame, then just put in 5-minute time frame. Then that's it. Mission completed. Okay, mission completed. Okay, just a quick summary. How to use the bot? 3-step to set up, allow setting, then register, put it in. When you put it in, make sure that it is in smile face, timer is running correctly. Okay, and all you need to do next is just to buy and sell based on the strategy that I teach you just now. The rest, leave it for the bot to trade. Computer must open, Wi-Fi must be connected, the rest of thing handled by the bot. Next, let's move on to the next topic, swing trading robots. Now, for this robot itself, have a totally different set of thinking. Okay, just now Scalper Auto Exit is designed on high volatility. The price has move very, very fast like a ninja. This one, slow and steady, like a sniper, sitting there, just wait until it goes. Oh, profit. It is a very, very slow approach and it's not going to open any trades. It's designed to capture on trending market. Okay, so what are the trending markets available? Very common. Stocks are all the trending markets list, including S&P 500, US 30, whatever the indexes, stock, right? Specifically more on US stocks and commodities like gold. These are more trending kind. We call this trending as like this thing can keep going up, hardly have a pullback one. It's like keep going up. And it's more used in a bigger time frame. For example, like H1. After you've been trading for some time, then you should roughly know that H1 time frame is the most common time frame. It's the most agreeable time frame by all traders. Regardless of your swing, scalping, whatever it is. We are all reference back to H1 time frame. So that's why H1 is a best to kickstart. Now, if you are trading on stocks, let's say indexes, in AXI, I was suggesting to use S&P 500.FS. FS is a futures market. Future market have zero swap, or we call it as specification, zero turnover fee, all right, zero overnight charges. So meaning that you can hold this trade as long as you like. The broker will absorb all the charges for you, just that there is no dividend earned and there is no such thing as a stock split for you. You just need to remember to close the trades before the date that they will send it to you in your email. Basically, close your trade before the even number of the month. Let's say February, April, June, and so on. All right, end of that month. That is just the only day. Futures market will turn over, so you have to close over that time, or otherwise you will be charged. Otherwise, most of the time you're pretty safe. So this is a type of market that I mentioned is trending. Okay, super upside one-sided movement. When are we going to apply this method of swing trading? It's actually very, very rare. You are only going to apply this when the market align with the seasonal. For example, remember in the workshop that I teach about seasonal trading? So how to use this is very simple. It's still in the H1 time frame. Swing trading robot, right? Just drag and drop. Now, by default, it is using by point. Okay, by point, it will actually do the, we call it a stop loss moving in the next every 50 point, 50 point, 50 point, 50 point. But I would recommend to change to by parabolic. For most beginner here, parabolic is an indicator that tracking the market trend. Meaning that if the trend goes up, it will track, okay, this trend is up. When the trend reverse, it will record it as well. So how does this thing looks like? Is like this. Insert indicator trend and parabolic SAR. Let me show you how does this indicator looks like. Okay, this indicator is showing you starting from this point, this candlestick onward is all uptrend until here. From this candlestick onward is all downtrend until the pullback. So we are using this as a guidance. So we know that the market trend is uptrend until it turns to another side. So when it turns to another side, that means that you got to either stop loss or you have to close the trade already. So this is like a, for example, right? You can choose to buy here. Parabolic, use it as a guide or where that you can put a stop loss somewhere here. So when the price move up to here, let's say from here move to here. Okay, price is already here. Where is your stop loss? The robot will automatically move the stop loss from here, moving together with this line until here. So here will be a new stop loss. And if you move even higher to here, the stop loss will follow all the way up to here. So for example, later market suddenly drop, it will cut at here. So it's like automatically follow the trend. When the trend reverse, automatic stop loss. Right? This is what we call this as swing. And by doing this report, we call it the swing trend. This seasonal report, right? We know that March is needed to be come down, but for some reason March was going up. Okay, for the whole March, the chance, the time that it goes down is very, very rare. Then it moved to April already. So the whole uptrend is started because of the market high. Hence, what we should do? Nothing more, right? Just have to wait that it pull back down. If it doesn't pull back, enter the trade based on the pop. Okay, for example, let's say that I make a buy. Okay, I make a buy and I put my stop loss here. Okay, I follow this dot. All I'm do is just leave it there. Alright, literally just leave it there, because leave it here not because that I want to make a profit of up a bit, down a bit. That is not what swing trading want to do. Swing trading want to achieve is make the profit of everything. Okay, the whole consecutive months of the profits. Remember, during the workshop, we will teach about the gold S&P 500 cycle. Okay, just a quick recap. What does this thing all about? In this cycle, we are talking about what if that in a whole year, you are doing 3 actions on it. And these 3 actions is January to March, you buy and hold it. Tips is you buy gold futures. Okay, in MT4, buy gold future. There is no overnight charges. You hold all the way to the end. After that, you go and close the buy trade on the gold, open from S&P 500 and hold all the way to the end. Just one trade, hold all the way. When it come down even further, just buy even more. Okay? And use that swing trading reward to do this. holding lah, right, to automatically close the trade when the market reverses. After that, you sell the gold from from September all the way to December. Hold all the way to December and repeat the cycle. January, March, buy gold. April to August, buy S&P. September to December, sell gold. You repeat the process again and again. If you're starting with $1,000, okay, using a high risk of 0.1 lot per whole trades account, in 5 year time, you already 100x your capital, even passing through the whole COVID period in all positive in your account without adding any compounding. All right. If you are playing safe, just want to enter like one lot, then it's still going to be profitable. It's just a bit slow lah, right? Okay, so I cannot edit, but basically this is what this mean lah. And actually, swing trading robot itself has not much thing to explain. It is quite straightforward in terms of how to use it. Okay, and I just do a quick demo on the back test so that you guys can see that how it works. Right, so this is parabolic already. Good. So I make a buy trade. If you don't put any stop loss, it's also fine. Okay, because by default, the seasonal planning here is that your account is the whole stop loss. Okay, it will do break even when the market trend, like what you're seeing here, goes all the way out, sudden reverse, it will do the break even. Let's say I do a buy and sell at the same time. Buy up, sudden pullback, close for me. Okay, just see clearer. Sell, goes down, pull back, close for me. That's it. Buy and sell. Okay, this is what it does. Down, pull back, close. Buy, pull back, close. Buy and sell. Buy up, down, close. Sell, down, close. Okay, now that's it for swing trading robots. And for further informations, please go through the documentations, and I believe it will have more in-depth details on the features, the board, how to read, how to use the setting, and etc. in all written formats nicely for you guys. And there's definitely more features lah. Just that I suggest this thing for beginners. Right now, let me explain the concept of how to trade without stop loss, but still in a proper risk management. Okay, it's a concept of quote unquote your account is equal to your stop loss. Now the concept is like this. What is the risk that I tell you guys to be what is the maximum risk that you guys should set per account? Right, type in the chat box. What is the maximum risk that you guys should set in your account per month? Right, what is the most optimum risk per whole account in the entire month? Right, type in the chat box. What do you guys think? Okay, very good. I mean, I have been talking about this in the workshop as well. Okay, per month, max risk is, for me lah, I agree it is a 10%. Okay, you can be anywhere smaller than this, you can be larger than this, up to your own tolerance. So the idea is like this. 1 month have about 12-month periods. Okay, I mean 1 year equal to 12 months. And let's say that the capital that I'm going to put in, standard size, $1,000. Okay? At $1,000, 10% risk of $1,000 is how much? It is $100 risk per month. So basically that the amount of money that you are going to be in risk in a trading is going to be $100, right? So this is what people do. On a worst case, okay, without compounding, on January until end of the year, December, okay, if consider that you are super bad traders, okay, you have been losing consecutively, starting from January, February lose 100, March lose another 100, so become 800, 700, and you will need to consecutively lose until October only will reach 0, correct? So that is the whole idea. So when you reach all the way back, it takes about 10 months to lose. And that's why the 10% is there. At least it's very, very impossible that you lose consecutively 10 months. If you can reach there, tell me, I want to copy your trades. I want to reverse 100% what you do. Alright. So what we are going to do right now is we outsmart the whole logic. Why don't that we split on January, instead of putting 1,000, we use only 100 as your capital. Okay? This one is original. You put 1,000, whereby this one is 100 only. Your whole account is only $100. Well, it's not more, it's not so sexy, but $100. But your drawdown can take up to 100%. Would you increase a lot of risk? No. I'm still losing 100. I'm supposed to put 1,000, but I just put 100. Where is the 900 goes to? So the 900 you can put into some, because there's a risk-free market. Okay, for example, okay, in Accelerator, we will definitely teach a lot of risk-free trading, but the risk-free trading that you guys can think of as the easiest one is fixed deposit. Correct? 1 month fixed deposit, just put it there, 3 to 4%, 2%, okay? Just put that $900 here, and you earn that 2%. So right now, this money you don't touch, just put it there. At least here, yield 2%. Is it a lot? Not a lot. But compared to here, it's like extra profit lah, right? Just take it for something lor. So here, you have no backhoe. Whack all the way, 100% risk. So you have one more thing, less burden, less setting, less 麻烦. All you need to do, just 100 only lah, just go all the way. Okay? And because you have this kind of mindset, here you will have a, well, you know, $1,000 isn't say 0.01 lot. Have to be very, very safe already, right? Here, no. Here, every single month, you only budget $100, $100. Every month, $100. Nothing changed. It's just that you're going to take from capital here, from here to here, here to here. Just take 100 bit by bit, bit by bit. Okay? And when you have bonus at the end of the year, just pump back bing. Okay, this is like the worst case scenario. But because of you have set up this capitals, maximum $100, your risk is 100%, meaning there's no risk management. When there's no risk management, you have less burden. You just focus on two things, your entry and your exit. Correct? In workshop, we say there is a three thing, entry, exit, and risk management. Here, you only focus on entry and exit. Easy. Okay, exit, you have the bot handle for you already, settled. Now, entry. Entry also got a bit of thing. Over practice, you can be better, but you want to get more profit. Then idea is like this. Okay, I erase a bit. Right now, you want to get more profit. Okay. So you have $1,000, you can split it into 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, I just repeat again, 100, 100, 100, 100, and then 100. Okay, you'll have 10 bucket of hundreds. But basically, there is no risk management. So what do? You whack it. Lot size, open 0.05. Okay, you assume you see nothing, even though it's wrong, but you assume that you see nothing. Your goal is to flip your account. What does it mean by flip the account? From 100, flip to, let's say, 200. For 100, flip to 300. From 100, oh, sorry, this one lose nothing. Kosong. Next one, kosong. This one, flip 350. This one, flip 150 only. This one, flip, we call it as 200. This one, kosong. This one, kosong. This one, flip, a bit, 150 only. Now, then we add up together. At a super high risk trading, your goal is to flip the account only. Just whack a bigger lot size to get a bigger profit. Then idea is when you sum up together 200, 300, 500, 350, 850, 850. Okay, this is 850, then 150, 150, 300, 200, 500, 1350. 1350. Initially, you put in 1,000. Okay, initially every account is 1,000. But later, you flip every account into small bucket. Every single small account, you flip bigger. And then you only add it back. One net profit, you still have 35% ROI. Is it good? Well, it's better than nothing. But by flipping the account, is it much lesser? We call it lesser stress, lesser burdens, or lesser thing. Even there are account that goes to margin call, right? Multiple account goes to margin call, which is very, very rare, but you are still in profit. It get you that emotional state that, yeah, lose then lose law, nothing to lose what, right? And still here got extra source of profit. So meaning that in trading, you are not just rely on single source of profit. You design the path yourself that you have two paths, which is by default. What I have planned for you guys is your own trading account is in Axis Select. All right, in Axis Select, there is a passive income source already lah. And another risk-free trading is actually the 10K account. Okay, this 10K account, you don't have to pay anything. For those that in the Pro Plus, you already entitled to get it, then just diversify your risk. One side in Axis Select, one side go to the 10K funnel account, and then two sources of income. Here, the idea is just focus on flip, right? Just focus on flip. This side can make it to 10K pass, then you make it lah. If cannot make it, I mean nothing to lose. Just continue to flip it. Okay. By doing this, you fulfill the concept of your account is your stop loss idea. I mean, this is the way that I see it. How many of you found this is helpful, right? How many of you found that this, I mean, you can understand first or not? Right? If you guys can understand, can you guys type a 5 in the chat box? I can type a 5 in the chat box. The concept is, instead of big account, take it chop into very, very small. Every single account is just a small capital. And then you don't need to worry about stop loss anymore, because that capital itself is all about your stop loss. Okay, much clearer after clarification. Okay, good. Now, what is this Axis Select? What is this 10K? We will let you guys know in the next session. Okay, today we have a bit out of time already. I have to rush for the next sessions, but hopefully that you guys have gained a lot of valuable information and also be better insight on how to trade better in your next session. Okay, so uh in my MT5 it show that the scholar hates blue is algo on, gray is not on. There's no smile face. Is that correct? Yes, Christine, it is correct. How do we do backtest in MT5? Very good questions. So in the documentations, MT5 backtesting, you go to these steps, then you can do the backtesting. Result is about the same. Okay, so refer to documentation. And if you require documentations, you would like to watch the recording of these sessions, my team will post this in the membership website tomorrow, and you guys can get it from there. Right? Tomorrow we'll do announcement that everyone will go in able to access this. Okay? Right? Will be all available for you guys. But with that said, I have to rush for the next sessions. And thank you everyone, and gonna see you guys in the next class. Hopefully you guys have learned a lot of things. Bye for now. Bye for now.
Some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I